Happy Thursday. Today we are talking about a confident woman equals a confident family. So if you guys are watching live with me this morning, please say hello. If you're watching on the replay, just hashtag replay and I'll make sure I come back on later and say hi to you then. So I wanted to quickly come on here today and talk to you guys about how a confident woman equals a confident family. Before we get started, if you guys are watching this on Facebook this morning, I would encourage you to head on over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications for each time that I come live. And on my YouTube channel, you will find different videos on self-love topics, journaling, meditation, yoga, interviews with other like-minded people, and just a really supportive community. So I would love to have you on the YouTube channel. And what else? One more thing here. I gotta find it. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Why can't I find it? Sorry, guys. Oh, here it is. And if you are not already in my community, I would encourage you to join us. This group is called Imperfectly Perfect You. We empower each other to find self-love at any size. So that's just really, finding that inner confidence, doing that inner healing, and just showing up for life with purpose and confidence and acceptance and respect for our bodies also. So if that sounds interesting to you, head on over to the link in the description of the video and join us over there. So let's get into it, you guys. I don't have a ton of time this morning because I have another call I have to be on, but I wanted to come on and share with you because I feel like I haven't been on very much this week. So a confident woman is someone who is comfortable in their own skin. And, this person, yes, they still make mistakes. Yes, they have imperfections, but, they really are comfortable with who they are. So what I'm going to be describing to you guys this morning is 5 kind of things that you will find, with a confident woman or a confident mom, and how that's going to relay back to helping to make our families confident families. So the first thing is that when you have this confidence, you believe in yourself. Like I've already kind of said, right? So you have your core values really like dialed in. You know your choices and you stand firm in them. You don't judge others for, how they are a wife or a mom. You just believe in yourself and you are focused on believing in yourself. And then confident women also have friends and a community. We are not meant to go through this life alone. There is a reason why there are so many humans out there that we are not meant to do this alone. This journey is meant to be filled with different people who, yes, some may serve just a season in your life, but some may go through the whole thing with you, right? And so just knowing that I believe that confident woman really has, surrounds herself with like-minded people and really, learns from each other and is felt supported from those people and all those different things, right? So it's really important, I think, to have that confidence, to have that community that is really lifting you up and empowering you to, continue on that confidence journey. Because I do believe that confidence is a skill that we have to build. It's not something that we just are born with. And then a third thing that I believe is a part of being a confident woman is to have realistic expectations. And so I think that just means knowing that there's always going to be challenges in life. We're always going to fail, we're going to have to fail forward. We're going to have to know that, if you talk to any person who has quote unquote made it, or a person who you look at it being really successful, if you talk to that person, you're probably going to realize that that person probably failed more times than they succeeded. And that is a big part of confidence, is not giving up on yourself and not giving up, on what you have set out to do in this life, but also having realistic expectations to know that, things don't work out. You do fail. You do have faced challenges. And, when you face them with confidence, you have that kind of inner knowing that, yes, we have this challenge, but what can we do other than go through that challenge and face that challenge head on, right? And then I also feel that a confident woman is really dialed in on her self-care. So self-care is such a I know it's been given such like I don't want to say bad, but it's been shown in like a light of like massages and, you know, massages and spa days and, you know, taking time away from your kids, like, which, yes, those can be amazing experiences when you're able to do that. But I believe a confident woman has her self-care dialed in within her home. So she, you know, has these different practices that really help her to feel that connection to her body, to her mind, to her soul, and doesn't need to always be leaving the home to experience that self-care. So that, and then finally, I believe that a confident woman trusts her instincts, or trusting your gut or your intuition. I think that's a big part of confidence, because, you know, when you know something is wrong in your gut, a confident woman is going to stand in her power. She is going to not be wavering in her thoughts and beliefs. And that goes back to believing in yourself and having those core values and knowing that you have choices and knowing that, you know, it's okay to trust your instincts. And us as moms and wives and, you know, all those different things, that we really need to know that we need to trust our gut with so much of our life. And that really honestly brings the connection back to the body again, which is so much of the work that I help people with, is, you know, stepping away from those things that we have been pushed upon in our lives that really disconnect us from connecting to who we are, and bringing ourselves back to that place of really feeling our bodies, our intuition, our connection, our senses, our body sensations, all these amazing tools that we have just sitting here in our body. We have been kind of programmed to kind of ignore those things. So I feel like when we are able to step into our confidence, we are saying that, you know, we are not going to second guess ourselves. We are going to stick with our gut instinct. We are going to, you know, live life in that way. So those were my 5 tips to just start to share with you guys a little bit on, you know, a confident woman and what that looks like, I believe. And when, you know, and I believe there's so many different parts to it too. Like I believe, like I kind of said in the beginning too, that I believe that a confident woman believes in herself, which means she's comfortable in her skin, which means she's accepted and respects her body, which is a lot of the work that I do too. So, you know, I feel like, yes, these things are all things that represent this confident woman. But I think what people don't really realize and don't focus on so much, or it's kind of in the distance, is that when you are a confident woman and you're showing up for life in this way, just think about for a second, what's going to happen to your spouse and your kids when you're showing up as this person. How are you affecting your family? Whether it be your spouse, if you are married or have a significant person you live with, or if you have children, you are going to be affecting them, because they're going to see you showing up with confidence for life. They're going to see that you have this core belief system and these values that you set boundaries around, that you trust your intuition, that you connect to your body, that you take care of yourself, you know. And so, you know, if you look at, you know, even your spouse looks up to you, or they should. And so as you are being confident with yourself, you're probably going to start to notice shifts within their confidence, that maybe they, you know, go after that dream they always had, or maybe they, you know, take care of themselves also. And you both have your self-care practices. When we talk about kids, it's teaching our children that, you know, self-care is important. Standing up for yourself is important. Having boundaries is important. Knowing that we fail and that's okay and that's a part of life. Teaching our kids all these things by them seeing what we are doing is really empowering them to say, yeah, that's how, you know, because what we teach our kids is really what we're showing them, right? So many kids really, they learned through seeing us do these things, right? So I just really see the transformation, the potential transformation in all families, really, that we can be creating these families that are confident, which how amazing would it be to have a world filled with confident families who do all these things. So, goes back to the woman. Like us as women, we are powerful. We run households, and yes, we have the support of our spouses and our children and our families, but I think women especially, we don't give ourselves the credit that we deserve, and that we don't realize how powerful we are in kind of taking those brave leaps towards, guiding that change within your family, within your spouse, within your kids, that we are that vessel that is going to help our families just thrive, right? And so that is exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. I am helping women to see their inner light, to shine brightly, to take those brave leaps towards doing that inner healing, which is going to help you to show up for life with confidence. This all connects back to confidence. It connects back to self-love, self-care, and it connects back to really the core of everything that I am doing. So anyway, I need to pop out of here, but if you guys have any questions, you are free to reach out to me. Make sure you're in my Imperfectly Perfect group. Lots of free challenges and stuff in there on guiding you in your journey. And that's all I had for you guys today. So I hope you guys have the best day, and we will talk to you soon.